Hello, amiibros. This is Jason of Game & Shocks, and welcome to my 51st haul video, celebrating the holidays 2 months after they all happened. So for this haul video, I'm going to be showing you all the stuff that I got during my birthday, Black Friday, and Christmas last year, and also some of the stuff that I started getting this year. So prepare for a lot of stuff, like both for games and for movies, and a couple other things that I got along the way. And also, before I start this haul video, the reason why this haul video took so long to make, and same thing goes for my games I beat in 2022 video, is one, I caught a cold like last week or 2 weeks ago, so like I had to so that's why there weren't any videos up. So I just wanted to recover for that, and I'm all better now. And the other reason is because I was originally going to film this video and my games I beat in 2022 video with my DSLR camera. But unfortunately the experimentation with that as of now hasn't worked yet, so I'm just gonna stick with what I have now. So yeah, that's all I really need to tell you in terms of why I haven't uploaded a video lately. And also I got some paperwork stuff. I don't have a Game Informer, but I do have this Walmart Parent's Guide to Video Games with Star Trek Prodigy Supernova with a Switch wish list on it. I also got this GameStop gift guide for Christmas, and I wanted to show you this because of this quote right here. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are among the most anticipated games of 2022. At least from what I heard of at launch, the game was really unstable from what I saw. I'm sure it's fixed now, but I just thought that was funny to show you. Alright, so let's begin. So now, let's start. Alright, so first I'm going to show you the stuff that I got for my birthday back in November. So the first thing I have to show you is neither a game nor a movie. It's actually a little electronic device, and that is the Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch, which I believe was first released during Mario's 35th anniversary a few years ago. Naturally, when Super Mario 3D All-Stars was announced, this was announced too, and I believe Nintendo was doing that stupid thing with oh, get it by March 31st, 2021, otherwise it dies. But I don't think that seems to happen, because I still find these all the time. But I'm really glad I have this. I have the cord for to charge the thing, but here it is. This is the Game & Watch. It's a really nice, little dusty. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's it's an actual watch, and then there's some games on it. I don't know if you can see. Oh, camera focus. There you go. It has Super Mario Brothers, it has Lost Levels, and it has Ball, the original Game & Watch game. I am trying to beat Lost Levels on this thing. As you can see, I'm on World 4-4, and I want to try to beat this game before the Mario movie comes out, so one day I will beat you, Super Mario Brothers, the Lost Levels, and then I will become sort of a Mario master, maybe. So yeah, it was a really nice thing to get. And now for an actual game, which is a game I was really looking forward to from last year, and that is Mario plus Rabbids? No, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Yeah, this game is really good so far from what little I have played. But I want to keep going because I finished Kingdom Battle last year, and I want maybe finish Sparks of Hope this year. And knowing Ubisoft games, they're very long, so there's a lot of stuff to do in them, so this one will take me a while also. Yeah, I've already used that code, so if you think you can use it here, yeah, nice try. And then here's the cartridge. Focus camera. Okay, you just gotta believe me, it's just the cover art. There you go. Thank you, camera, for actually cooperating with me for once. But yeah, really good game so far from what I've played. And I also like that you can actually pick different combos without having Mario on your team, as if to say hey, you don't want Mario? Well, get everyone else then. It's all good, and you get variety. And now for my first movie of many movies that you're gonna see in this haul video. But the first one is a 4K movie that I got of a classic from the 50s, and that is The Bridge on the River Kwai. Not sure if some of you have heard of this movie, but it's like a war film set in World War II. This movie's famous mostly because there's a scene near the end of the movie where they actually blow up a bridge. Like they build like a big wooden bridge for a train to go across, and they blow it up. Like that's how movie making was in the 50s. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, this is a 4K disc, and like the best just got better, right? Because I always hear that this is a great movie, and I know it's the same director as Lawrence of another classic, Lawrence of Arabia, and there's Alec Guinness from Star Wars. So if you think this is like some like indie movie that like you've never heard of, like it's definitely a name movie, and it has a name star to it for sure. And lastly, this is something that Aaron Fazbear got me for my birthday. This is actually a Lego set. This is actually a, I don't know if you can see that, but it is the Lego Super Mario Boss Sumo Bro Topple Tower. Excuse me, my throat's dry. But as you can see, I haven't even built it yet because I want to get the Mario like starter set for that, and the Luigi one and the Peach one, because in case you didn't know, I'm a Mario fan. So I mean, that's gonna be fun to do once I actually get those, because I like Legos, as you can tell from my background. And yeah, that's the stuff I got for my birthday. Next is my little pile from GameStop. So first is the only Switch game I got from GameStop. This I actually pre-ordered back in October just to laugh in the voice actress's face of like, hey, you tried to weaponize the fans and failed. So, haha, I got Bayonetta 3. So far as from what I've played of this, it's really good so far. But it's just like I'm not good at this game at all. So if someone who's like a master of games by Platinum Games, because I'm not saying Platinum Games, but yeah, like if there was like a Platinum Games like combat expert who saw me play this, you know, they would laugh their way out the door. But even for like a scrub like me, I like this game so far. And there's the cartridge. Come on, focus camera. Can you focus her? There you go. You can even see my fingerprints. as if you really wanted to see my fingerprints. Alright, and the other games I got from GameStop are all PlayStation 5 games. First, which one should I start with? Let's start with this one. This one I got on clearance for $10 at GameStop, and that is In Sound Mind. I don't really know anything about this game other than like I really like the cover, like with the skeleton man and like some cats and not a VHS, a cassette. I don't really know what kind of game it is. I think it's like judging by this, like something to do with like survival horror and puzzles. So some kind of survival horror game, I imagine, because usually puzzles are in survival horror games. So, and you get the drill. And it's no inserts, unfortunately, but there's the disc, looking very colorful, I might add. Alright, next one, for $15. It says $15 on the sticker, but I believe, like, GameStop had this one in, like, their clearance section. It has clearance on it, so I got this for, I believe, half off, because, like, the sticker and the thing said, like, anything with clearance is, like, 50% off. And that is Ever Forward. I believe this is also a puzzle game about the story of Maya, but again, has a really nice art style to it. And like, yeah, you're not getting that code, assuming it hasn't been used already. But this game, like looking at the artwork, kind of reminds me of Gris, which I'm going to talk about in my Games I Beat in 2022 video. But I feel like I'll dig this because like I really like Gris. Or Gree, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I call it Gris. But it looks like a really nice and like relaxing game. Alright, last one. Now this is anything but small and relaxing. This game is a big boy. This was like probably the biggest game from last year. And to spoil it, it just won Game of the Year at the Game Awards a few months ago. And that is Elden Ring. Now this is like, this probably like the one of the times where like my Game of the Year won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, which like that never happens. But it's like this game was so like Gigantosaurus huge that's like, how can you like, aside from like the balancing in the game, like how can you really critique it? Like this game is just a spectacle to behold, not behood. Rise, tarnished, rise and become like one of the biggest games to ever release, and become probably one of like become one of the best games of all time. Like it's Elden Ring. Like just that, it's Elden Ring. And that's my GameStop pile. What should I do next? Well, I think next would be Black Friday, right? So, well, I'm not gonna do that just yet because all the stuff I got for Black Friday are all movies. This next pile is also movies, but it's not from Black Friday. It's from Bull Moose. Like these are my movies that I got from Bull Moose, and my next pile is gonna be my games that I got from Bull Moose. Next one, so first movie in my Bull Moose movie pile is the only 4K that I got from there. This was a really cheap one too. For some reason I got this for $3.97. That's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. We got fun and games. I can't sing to save my life, but aside from that, so I think this looks like it's a Canadian copy because like there's like French all over it. I don't know why it's $3.97 because every other copy I saw at Bull Moose didn't have it for $3.97, but screw it. Having a 4K movie for $4, like $4 for a 4K, like I can't even drop it right. That's such a good price. Excuse me. Next, and the rest of the movies in the Bull Moose movie stack are all Blu-rays. So the first one is actually a animated movie, and that is The Pirates: Band of Misfits. This is a really underrated movie that I really liked. It's by Aardman, who did Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run, and it has pirates. And I'm a fan of pirates. Like out of like ninja, samurais, knights, pirates, and whatever are the things that kids think are awesome, pirates would be my favorite of them all. And like the main character, actually all the characters, like all the pirates, like this one's called like, what is it, the pirate with no name. They have like ridiculous names, but it's just like a fun like British pirate movie. I really like it. I can't even speak right, as if I am ye old pirate myself. Arr! All right. Next one, another animated movie I got for $6.97, and that is The Adventures of Tintin, a movie I haven't seen for quite a while, and now this is my way to watch it. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I don't really remember much about it, so it's gonna be a fun time just refreshing my mind and seeing what the deal is. Kind of looks like what was it? Like other kinds of like motion capture, like Polar Express or like the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol. It kind of looks like that. Next one, another movie that I got for $6.97. This is part of the. This is gonna be like a part of my like a project that I'm gonna do where I'm gonna watch every Oscar winner for Best Picture and nominee for Best Picture, and this is one of them. But it's also because like I want to watch this movie again because first time watching it. I didn't have the greatest setup for it, and that is a movie called Lincoln. So the first time I watched this movie, I watched it with both my parents because like they're into like historical stuff, and I am too. But the first time we watched it, like we had it on an old like old CRT TV that was really staticky, and we could barely hear it. So I bought it so I can watch it with my parents again, and also so I can watch it again because even though I couldn't tell some of the stuff what was going on in terms of like the dialogue, I still like this movie. And Daniel Day-Lewis 100% deserved that Oscar. Like, come on. Yeah, as you could tell, like I'm really into movies. So like I've been thinking of doing movie stuff on this channel, like doing stuff with like the Mario movie maybe, and like stuff with like the Oscars and other stuff that I've been considering that maybe I'll do. Like maybe more stuff with movies, but like the Oscar thing, I want to do that for sure. Next movie, this one is actually a steelbook that I got for $10 or $9.97 rather, and that is a movie called Serenity. I believe this movie is based on the show Firefly, or it's like a continuation of the show Firefly. Haven't seen it yet, but I bought it because I really like how the steelbook looks. It's like a comic book look to it. that rhymes. And that's it, really. Like and I've also heard it's like an underrated movie, so there's that. Next one I got for $10.97. This one's actually a really nice release for it. I actually read this book during high school, but I never watched the whole movie, and that is To Kill a Mockingbird. Classic, for sure. I remember reading this book as a kid, but not as a kid, during high school, like I think in my junior year, and we even saw parts of this movie, but we never watched it all the way through, but I always knew it as like a classic movie. And this is like the Universal 100th anniversary release for it, so there's like a bunch of information on the inside, and it's a really cool release. I know there's a bunch of other movies that Universal released that also have that slipcover, but it's good. It's a good movie from what I remember about it. Definitely worth a rewatch. I know it was up for Best Picture in the 60s, so definitely gonna watch it. Even if it wasn't, I probably still would have watched it. Next and last Blu-ray for the Bull Moose stack is a 3-film collection of all of the Bill and Ted movies starring the one and only Keanu Reeves. Excellent! Haven't seen any of these movies yet, but I know this series has like a big cult following and such, especially probably excuse me, because of Keanu Reeves. Because whoa, it's Keanu Reeves, man. So oh yeah, all 3 movies are here. No digital code in here, but I like to spin the discs around, and that's irrelevant. But yeah, it's nice to have sometimes it's good to have like these collections, you know, not only to save space, but to have like, you know, all the movies in a collection. And that is my Bull Moose movie stash. Now for my game stash from Bull Moose. First one is let me get these over here. By the way, I'm actually doing this haul video a little differently than how I normally do it, because usually I'm kneeling on the ground, and usually afterwards, like, my knees hurt like hell. So this time I'm using my I don't know if you hear this, but I'm using my office chair, like how I usually like film my Let's Play videos, and this is working so much better. I don't know why I never did this before, but besides the point. First game from Bull Moose is a DS game, and that's Pack and Roll. Now this is a game I already have for my DS collection, but I've been thinking of like either selling it and like trading it in for some trading credit, maybe at Core Gaming or something, or maybe I just give it to Aaron Fazbear and give it to him that way. So I'm still thinking about it, but it's a good game for sure. And next for $4.97. Oh, by the way, Pack and Roll was $3.97, and this next game is $4.97, and that is the ever infamous Wii Music. This is a game I've never seen. No, not never seen. I've always seen gameplay of it, like mainly because of the infamous E3 2008, I believe, live demonstration with the guy freaking out on the drums. And it was glorious, and I've heard the game is pretty bad, but I kind of want to see how bad it actually is. So maybe I could do like a Let's Play on this. Maybe I'll ask Aaron Fazbear to see if like, hey, you want to play Wii Music and rap to Yankee Doodle, or like spit on the Super Mario Brothers theme. We could try that. Next game is a PS2 game for the always great price of $6.97, and that is Secret Weapons Over Normandy. I bought this one because this one just like looks kind of cool. It's like a dogfighting game, and like there's planes in the over Normandy. Like, sign me up. From the what does that say? From the critically acclaimed creator of why is my hand there? Creator of TIE Fighter and the X-Wing series. I think those were PC games, I believe. I know X-Wing was, well, yeah, X-Wing and TIE Fighter. So like that sounds like a good sign to me. And it's complete. So that's a good sign. Next game is another game that I used to have in my collection, but I gave back to Aaron Fazbear. This is just a common title. I think all of you know what this game is if I showed it. It's an original Xbox game. It's Crimson Skies: High Road to Revenge. Pretty common Xbox game. Generally, considered one of the best games on the system. One that I probably want to finish this year also, because I remember this being one of the first games I got for my Xbox when I first got my first original Xbox, like almost 10 years ago now. Like, man, I'm old. And then last two games are 360 games. This one is $4.97, and that is Crackdown, the first one. Heard this is a really good game, with like the destruction of this game, from what I heard, is what makes this game shine. And like probably the gunplay, I imagine, and it's complete as well. It's got the map in here, or some kind of not a map. It looks like a poster, and then like some manual stuff. Yeah, manual stuff. Definitely not manual labor. That was a cheesy joke. Anyway, next and last game from Bull Moose is yet another 360 game, and it's one I've been looking forward to playing and looking for a while, if that made sense. Vanquish, which is another game by Platinum Games. Always another one that I've always heard great things about, and like I believe this game is also backwards compatible on the Xbox One and Series X, so that'll be fun if like I ever get a Series X and see how this game runs. Like, not only buttery smooth, but it'll be as smooth as butter sliding on ice. That was a weird analogy. Anyway, it's complete, and just looking at the back, it just looks super fun. Like, games by Platinum Games, like, I may not know how 100% the combat works, but man, are they like fun to hack and slash and like destroy things. Alright, which one's next? I think next is Black Friday. So next is like my stash of every like movie, for the most part, that I got during Black Friday. All of them I got from Best Buy except for two, which I'm going to show right now. So this first 4K, because they're all 4Ks, I got for $4 at Walmart. This one I just kind of bought on a whim, and that's Power Rangers, the one from a few years ago. Never seen it, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks kind of fun. Now I'm not really all that familiar with the Power Rangers, so like whatever like knowledge I don't have, take that with a grain of salt. Maybe that doesn't even matter, because this isn't the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is just Power Rangers and their own standalone movie. So I don't think it's necessary. It doesn't need to be complicated. It's Power Rangers. Just go on the floor. All right. Next one is I got for $10 at Walmart. This one was really nice to find, but even though I've actually seen this movie twice already, and that is The Batman. One of my favorite movies from last year, which is kind of weird to say last year, because since it's already 2023, but still, great movie. I've already seen it twice now, and yeah, it's an awesome movie. Robert Pattinson is awesome as Batman. I like how this incarnation of Batman has like how Bruce is like being Batman is like taking a toll on him, and other things that like how like seedy Gotham is, and like I'm Vengeance and all the villains, and like it's a great movie. I think most of you who have seen this video have probably likely seen The Batman either in theaters or on HBO Max. Even if you haven't, I highly recommend it. Next one. Now the rest of these are my is everything I got from Best Buy, either online or in the store. So the first one I got for $7.99, as is this next one, and that is excuse me, and that is the original Top Gun I still need to get Maverick. I really want to get Top Gun Maverick because, like with the Batman, that was like one of the best movies of 2022. It's like full stop. Like, look at the box office results of Maverick. Those speak for themselves. But never seen the original, and I'll get out of the danger zone once I see it. I mean, I saw Maverick, so that's good. But like, maybe it's so good I don't even need to see the original. But I bought it anyway, so it. Next one is is not like Top Gun. That is Interstellar. A movie I haven't seen. I've only seen like a little bit of it. I just know it's like a very popular movie from the 2010s. Just one I really want to see. It looks stunning. Science fiction is one of my favorite genres, so like I'm sure this will like satisfy my science fiction hunger, if that makes sense. Not that like I'm starved for science fiction stuff, like, but like stuff with space and like space travel, it's like, ooh, sign me up. And then there's all the discs and any code that you see, either I'm covering up with my fingers or don't worry, some picture of like something beautiful will show up on the screen. So yeah, I imagine this movie is gonna look great in 4K because knowing Christopher Nolan movies, like I'm sure they all look great in 4K. Next one, I actually just watched this one a little while ago, and I think the rest of these, except for the last two, I got for $10. So next one is Knives Out. Really fun movie. I really dug this movie and like the mystery of it. It's got a great cast and it's got a good whodunit mystery with some good twists and turns to it, and it's just I like an ingenious riff on classic murder mysteries. I mean, I haven't seen many murder mysteries in my time, but this one, it got me. It's like, I sort of didn't see that coming. And there you go. Some nice looking discs on that. And the next one is another classic. One that I wish I had the slipcover for, and that is the original Jurassic Park. I mean, I don't really need to say anything about Jurassic Park. You know Jurassic Park. You've seen it. Everyone loves the original Jurassic Park. It's a classic, an all-time classic. And it's kind of sad also that this movie has better CGI effects than some movies nowadays. Like, really, like that's really sad. Next one is a movie that came out in 2021 that I originally wanted to see in 2021, but I never got the chance to. And it's a horror film. I think it's a horror film called Last Night in Soho. It's one that I wanted to watch it during Halloween, but like I must have forgot because the only horror movie I saw last year was really Get Out. So I'll put it on my list for this year because well, it's also because I like the stars too, Thomasin McKenzie and especially Anya Taylor-Joy. If you saw the show The Queen's Gambit, I highly recommend it. And I don't even watch much TV, but watch The Queen's Gambit if you want to see a glimpse of Anya Taylor-Joy's talent. And the Mario movie is coming out in a few weeks, so there's that. Next one is Dirty Dancing, another classic. This one from the 80s. Don't really know anything about it other than Patrick Swayze is in it, and I just know that there's like a famous like quote from the movie, something to do with baby. I forget what the quote is at the moment, but I know it's like it's another one that like I feel like I would really like this movie. I mean, that's why I bought it. I mean, why would I buy it saying like, oh, this movie's gonna suck? Like, no, it's being weird. But I really like the slipcover too, and I'm sure I will really like the movie. It's gonna be a nice time probably watching that movie. Next one is my last one. That's $10. Is Dune. Oh, look at that! I can stand up too. But Dune, another movie from 2021 that was like really, but it was something to behold. It's like sci-fi Lord of the Rings. Like it's a humongous size movie with dunes and big sandworms like that one that'll suck your soul out, and like all kinds of things. It's a really good movie. And the sequel, well, not the sequel, part 2 is releasing this year, so can't wait for that to see, and then see more Dunes. That's what it should really be called. Dune 2. Hell on, what's the planet called? Hell on Atreides. That's Timothée Chalamet's character. And then next, this one was $12. It's a Disney movie. For some reason I want to get some Disney movies on 4K. Why? Because say if Disney Plus goes down, or like power goes out, or whatever reason, or like Wi-Fi goes down, because sometimes my Wi-Fi does go down in my house. I have an excuse to watch a movie. And that's Encanto. I just realized I got a lot of movies from 2021, and this is another one. It's a fantastic movie. Has a lot of great songs and great characters. It's great. It is a great movie, and you shall be. It will feel great. I'm not even making sense anymore, but I haven't been showing some of the Blu-ray discs, but I don't think it's really necessary. And again, whatever is on the Movies Anywhere codes, like those are gonna get covered up by something magnifique, like I don't know, like like Pepe the Frog. And last one for my movies from, actually this is no, it's not the last movie. It's the last movie from Best Buy, at least. And it's another steelbook, but this is one for a movie I already have. But now that I have this steelbook, I'm going to be getting rid of my regular Blu-ray copy of it, and that is La La Land. I gotta show you this steelbook, like, by the way, just look at that, like, like show you this before I even like talk about the movie, because like I think the movie, like, at first when I originally saw La La Land like on 4K, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get blinded by the hype of like, oh, this should have won Best Picture over Moonlight, but I saw it, it's like, wow, it's like I get it. I really like this movie, but mostly like it's so colorful. The music's great, and Emma Stone especially is great. She's just a great actress, and they mostly like it's just a good movie. Like that's it. Yeah. All right. So next one, we're almost done. We just got 2 more stacks left. Next stack is all the stuff that I got for Christmas. So I won't be showing some of the like miscellaneous things I got, except for this thing that I wanted to show real quick, and that is a PlayStation Icons light. I got some other things from Christmas as well. Like I got like a box that had like Sonic. It had like a Sonic keyboard and headphones. I'm trying to think what else. There was some other things. Right now I can't remember off the top of my head because they're downstairs. But if you want to see the picture of everything I got for Christmas, go check out my Instagram and you'll find it there. But it's a nice little set of lights. Alright, and now for the stuff I got for Christmas. So the first one, remember when I said that Bayonetta 3 was the last Switch game that I got? I lied. It's Pokemon Legends Arceus. So far, it's the better Pokemon game of 2022, right? Right, Pokemon fans? Yeah, I mean, I'm not calling myself a Pokemon fan. It's just like outside looking in. It's just the stuff with Scarlet and Violet. Like when that game released, it's like, oh my god, you've never seen a Nintendo game more glitchy than that. But anyways, I'm not even talking about Arceus, but heard this game's great. I'm really looking forward to starting it. Just like action meets RPG in a new Pokemon adventure. I don't know. I just know it's like open world Pokemon, and you can like freely battle all the Pokemon. So that's really nice to see. And I think this game or Xenoblade Chronicles 3 probably would have won Best RPG at the Game Awards. Excuse me, if Elden Ring wasn't nominated there. But looking forward to playing it, and looking forward to my camera focusing on a game, because this is about games and not about figuring out quality of a camera. Excuse me. Alright, next one is my last PlayStation 5 game in this video, and this is actually the only game in this haul video that I've finished so far, and that is Stray. I really like this game. This game was really good. So as you guys know, I'm sure most of you like played this, but you play as a stray cat in this futuristic world, and you're trying to figure out this weird thing that's going on with this city, and trying to like untangle a mystery. And you're a cat. You can meow at things. You can nuzzle up against a robot's leg, and do any adorable thing a cat can do, and just meow at them. And you also got the cat on the disc, and you got some art cards right here. They're still sealed, so like that's why like they all look like that. But it's a great game. I think that game should have won Best Art Direction at the Game Awards instead of Elden Ring. And take that with a grain of salt, because I haven't played enough of Elden Ring to like see all the locations. And last game for Christmas, before I get to the movies, is Sonic Frontiers. Haven't played it, and speaking of Game Awards, this should have won the like audience award thing. Like I don't know how or why it didn't. It was dumb, but really looking forward to playing this. For once, I've actually heard people liking a Sonic game. That's like a new Sonic game. That's shocking to me. No pun intended. But that gives me hope that this game will be good. And from what I've heard, for like a lot of people that like I trust, it is a good game. So, and like another good sign is like the disc kind of reminds me of Sonic and the Black Knight, and I think that game's underrated. So that gives me hope. All right, last movies. First one, let's see, how many of these are Blu-rays? Just 2 of them. All right, so first one is No Time to Die, which is also the song No Time to Die. Really good Bond film. I don't love it on the same level as like Skyfall, which to me is my favorite James Bond film, but that's a good movie. I think it's maybe a little too long, but still didn't mind it. And yet again, another movie from 2021 that I really liked. 2021 was a good year for movies, man. Like I got a bunch of some movies on my shelf that are from like 2021. Maybe I'll do like a like Blu-ray collection video like that. Excuse me. I'll probably put that in like my list of like collection videos to do for this year. All right, next one. Yet another movie from 2021. Is that the last one? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the last movie from 2021 that I got, and that is Spider-Man: No Way Home, which was my favorite movie of 2021. Not only that, but it was also my favorite. It's my favorite MCU movie, like in general. This movie was fantastic. Like, this is how you do fan service in a movie. This and Top Gun Maverick. Like, you don't have to be like, hey, remember this, remember that. You don't have to shove member berries down my throat. Like, you just gotta like fit it into like the plot better. And some movies just don't. But this movie does it, and it still has like, it's still emotional and like has like tons of great moments. Like, I'm sure like everyone knows, like obviously all 3 Spider-Men are here. Just like how they probably would be in Smash Bros. But seeing them all, mwah, couldn't get any better than that. Next one, these are my 4Ks. First one is The Green Mile. Just like how I got the Shawshank Redemption, I believe last year, I got Green Mile, both Stephen King adaptations. I haven't seen this one either, but I know my mom really likes this movie. I think both my parents actually like this movie, but I know my mom does also. And I love Tom Hanks. Like Tom Hanks is probably my favorite actor, so that also gives me hope. And I've heard it's a really sad movie too, so I might need to get repaired. Yes, I gotta get repaired like a car for a movie. No, I gotta get prepared to watch Green Mile. Maybe I'll watch Shawshank and then I'll watch Green Mile in that order, because like Shawshank came out before Green Mile, so maybe. Next is a movie from 2022. got you. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This movie was so much fun. Like if you were like looking, like keeping your eye on this movie like I was throughout like the majority of like 2021 and like the beginning of 2022, you would know that like this game as a movie, it was so much fun. Like if you played if you're a Sonic fan, I'm pretty sure you like this movie, and I dug this movie too. It was so much fun, and they added Knuckles, and I can't wait to see what they do with Sonic 3, the movie. Like, no spoilers in case you haven't seen Sonic 2, but the end credits, or like the ending of Sonic 2, and what gets introduced. Can't wait. Next one, second to last one, is an animated movie, and it's actually a DreamWorks movie. The Bad Guys. Really like this movie too. I do think Puss in Boots: The Last Wish from last year is like the better movie, but I like The Bad Guys. It's a fun heist movie with all these animals, that are cool to be bad, and like it has a guinea pig too, so that also gets a thumbs up from me. And it's a good movie. I like they're these bad guys, but like they're trying to like rehabilitate themselves as like the good guys. And again, there's a guinea. Aside from the guinea, like all these, like it's a fun movie. I really like it. All right, last movie is actually another 4K, but this is actually my first Criterion movie that I got on the Criterion collection for quite a while now. And this one is WALL-E, which I love this movie. This movie is amazing. I just rewatched it again last night because as I'm filming this on March 3rd, which I should have mentioned, like March 3rd. Like, can you believe that the Switch is 6 years old now? Anyway, back to WALL-E. This is my favorite Pixar movie, like, of all time now. Like, not now, but it's been that way for a little bit. But watching it again and like on 4K and on this set, this is like a really nice set. Like they did this movie justice, and like the fact that like barely any animated movies, especially like Pixar and Disney, are barely on Criterion, and they had this as the first one. It's like hell yeah, I want to see more of this. Like there's all the discs, and there's like the book, which for like the original concept for WALL-E, Trash Planet, and there's like a lot, like this is, I don't see how you could like not love WALL-E. Like maybe it wouldn't be like your favorite Pixar film, but it's definitely like one that's like monumental in Pixar's catalog. This is when Pixar was unstoppable, and like yeah, I love WALL-E. Like WALL-E makes me believe a relationship between two robots more than some human relationships. That should tell you it all. Now let me just pause the video right here, and then I'm gonna get the last stack up because I don't want this to just like all of a sudden stop. Alright, I'm back. Just had a quick bout of H2O, and I got my last stack. I'm ready, so let's finish this video. So my last stack is all my games from Core Gaming, which is not that many. This way, in the next haul video, I'm gonna get a good stack going. But I basically have these all arranged from $5, $10, $15, and $20. And there's only 5 games here, so basically lowest price to highest price. So first one is a original Xbox game. It's quite a common one and a cheap one also. And that's Super Bubble Pop, which was the game I was actually using to test my camera out just to make sure like everything was all good. Fun fact for you. So this game is like a little puzzle game type of deal. Haven't played it for that long, but it's not bad. Unfortunately, the case I got it's missing like some of the what do you call it? Like parts of the spindle, so I could just like do that. Where'd it go? Yeah, so I gotta get the case replaced on this one, but it still worked in my Xbox. Just like it's just a funny thing you could do. It's like you could just like do a thumb war against it, and you'll win every time. Next one is a PS2 game. I got this one for $10. This one I used to have in my collection, and then I got it back because I gave it to my friend Henry Gonzalez. And that's Devil May Cry, the original. I got it a black label now because my original copy I had greatest hits. So glad to have it back. It's kind of like a little messed up, like on the spine right there. Like I don't know if you can see that, and like the disc is a little messed up around the. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's like it looks like the paint's coming off on like the disc. But other than that, it's in really good shape. And just like with Bayonetta, I am not good at Devil May Cry, but it's a fun game. Next one is a Wii game. I got this one for $15. And usually this game comes in like a big box with a gold. I think it's a Wii Classic Pro Controller. And me saying that, I've already spoiled it for you. That's GoldenEye 007. Heard good things about this version of the game. Not so much with like GoldenEye Reloaded on the 360 and PS3, but this one I've heard good things. So I'm looking forward to playing it, and it's complete as well. So that's a good sign. And a little bit more James Bond stuff than I initially thought. And my last two games, I got these both for $20. Last one, second to last one is a PS4 game, simply called the Ollie Ollie Epic Combo Edition. So this is a little combo pack of Ollie Ollie 1 and Ollie Ollie 2 Welcome to Ollywood. They're both like obviously skateboarding games, but they are skateboarding games that you control entirely with the analog sticks or the D-pad. They're really tough. Like, especially if you're gonna try going for everything, but like if you're not, then like it's a good game. Like I suck at this game, but I don't care. I like it. They're fun games, even if they're really challenging. And actually, I just forgot one last thing before I get to the last game. There were some other things I forgot to grab. I also got some Skylanders when I was at Core Gaming. So like Core Gaming sells Skylanders for $4 each, but they do it as like a buy two get one free. So I basically bought like some Skylanders that I don't have yet, and this includes like levels also, so it's not just like the figure. So I got this level. I forget what this one's called. This is from Swap Force, but it's one I don't have yet. I got this one. This is supposed to be like Legendary Free Ranger and then regular Hoot Loop. But like I couldn't find the pieces to either one. I couldn't find the leg piece for Free Ranger and the head piece for Hoot Loop, so I basically combined them together, and like the cashier accepted it. So it's a little rusty. Excuse me. It's a little rusty on Hoot Loop's base and with Free Rangers, but I imagine it still works. I trust it. I trust Core Gaming. And my last one is a Trap Team Trap Master. This one I believe is Crypt King, which is one I don't have because in Trap Team you need Trap Masters to unlock some doors instead of regular Skylanders. So like he's of undead, so now I can access the undead doors. So sweet. All right, now for my last game, for real this time. This last game that I got is actually a GameCube game. Which was actually been quite a while since I bought a GameCube game, which is, you know, I'm happy with this because like this is one that, I mean, I might have overpaid for this one a little bit, but it's like just the fact that I even got a GameCube game should be like good even if it's in and of itself, and that's Frogger Beyond, which is not a bad game actually. It's beyond what you would expect from a Frogger game. Not really, but it's a nice little game. I paid $20 for it, but usually this game goes for like I want to say like $12-15. Sometimes you could see it on eBay for $20, so that kind of justified it for me. Like Go Beyond the Pond, yeah, like think of it as like that game Zapper, and then like also Frogger 2 Swampy's Revenge on the PlayStation. And then like enhance it for like GameCube and the original Xbox, because I'm gonna eventually get this game for the Xbox also, because I'm going for a complete Xbox set. But yeah, it's complete and it's a really good shape too. There's the disc. And man, I miss getting these like small GameCube discs. That's adorable. There's a little sticker on top right here, but other than that, it's really nice shape. That's what's great about the GameCube cases. Like the GameCube cases, like they like never break. I've never seen one that's broken. And with that is the haul video, and I've got a mess right next to me. I'm really glad I pulled out my office chair for this, because like my legs would probably like be crying for help right now. And now I've got a mess to clean up. Lovely. So yeah, that is it. So thank you all for watching the video, and please comment, like, and subscribe. And next video is, I'm not sure what it's gonna be. Actually, no, I do know what it is. So I'm not gonna specify what video is gonna be next, but be on the lookout for my games I beat in 2022 video, some more Serious Sam 2 Let's Play videos, and what else? Maybe a collection video and a stream, because I want to stream a game before Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out, as I promised you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna clean this up. I'm gonna edit this video, and then my game, and then not my games I beat, and then another video should be out after this one. So stay tuned, everyone, and feel free to follow me on social media. Links will be in the description, and see you when you have a mess of multimedia sitting by your foot. So shock the world and us, amiibros. Goodbye.